Did you sleep well last night?
Ang dami naman yung
that she was all I need. Eyes shining like noonday sun to bring some light when this world didn't have none. Oh, I fell in an instant, took but moments to see that she was all I need. Oh.
know how to do this. I love it.
I hear you laughing, and I see you smile. You know you're my everything. Life of the party as you dance around. You've got 10 feet off the ground. I can breathe, I can see when I got your love, when I got your love, when I got your love.
Call ate.
That's calling them. Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo.
Yeah.
Good, as good.
So, na pala ka next week.
Thank you, Mommy.
Sa pera kayo. Kapit na kayo magkabangan. Yung pala yung iniisip ko kahapon.
How?
Yung kahapon,
Ouchie.
nag-grocery ako yung dami.
The line here, the line over here,
Sili.
the curve over here, the curve over here, and the line here. But I know it already, baby. No, Daddy, don't fight. I want you to look at this, at the light. It looks like stars. Ready?
So, Michelle,